Pittsburgh Steelers.
What's up, guys? Today's the day I get to unbox my new iPad Pro. Here it is. This is it. Just came in the mail today, and let's unbox it. I had the previous one right here. This was the 12.9 inch. That was just too big, and honestly, I'm really digging it. It's not going to have a home button this time around. So let's get right into it. Let's see what it looks like. And this one was a bit cheaper than the other one. I had the other one for a few months, and I just really didn't like it, and I was pretty excited. This has a lot. This is the biggest change they've made in iPads in a long time. It's a big revamp. So let's see exactly what it is. Okay. There we go. Oh my god, it looks amazing already. So in the box, I'm sure we get our charging brick and everything along that line, but this feels amazing. It's supposed to be the silver version, just like my iPhone XS Max, but this looks like the next generation. It doesn't exactly look like, oh my god, look how that, pretty nice, I might say. That's the back of it. So let's just compare these for a second. So this is what the new one looks like, and this is what the old one looks like. We can also compare the sizes. So you already see the size difference. I did not realize there was going to be that big of a size difference. But again, it has no home button, so that is a big difference. Let's look at now. So that's another size comparison. It's a lot smaller. Let's so it should be tap to wake with the new one. That's the side of it. So they did still add the camera, which I kind of don't like, because when you set it on the table, it's not going to lay flat. But it actually lays pretty flat compared to what I thought it would be. I didn't think it would lay very flat. It doesn't seem that bad compared to my iPhone that I have. If you lay it flat with no case, it's all over the place. It's the same if you guys have the 10 or this new generation of iPhone. You guys understand what I'm talking about. But let's just try to turn it on and see what happens. So it's turning on. This feels amazing. I think it's going to be a lot better size for me. And this is supposed to be the 11 inches. So, and the other one I had was almost 13 inches at 12.9, and the difference is ridiculous. I thought it might be a little bit of a difference, but it looks, even though it's only supposed to be a small difference, to me that looks humongous. And if you see in person, you'll completely agree with me. And this looks amazing. This I got for $800. I'm selling my old one, so it really shouldn't cost me too much because I got that one for $1,000. But this is totally worth it. I love the look of it. 10 out of 10 on that. Again, I really don't like the fact that I have a camera because I've never used my camera on my old one, but I do like this a lot. So let's get right into it. This feels like the great size. I already have a case for a screen protector, so don't worry on that part. But I'll get set up, and we'll do another overview after that. So as I'm getting it set up, I also want to look inside the box. I know it's usually the same, but obviously you're going to have your stickers in here, the Apple stickers, all that good stuff. There's the charging brick. It's definitely different from the previous generations and from what iPhone is. It's a lot thicker. It's a different shape. So if you guys care about that, that's interesting. And then, of course, the cord's the same. So I just wanted to talk about that. Let me get the iPad set up, and we'll get to the next part. So here's the new iPad. It wakes up just like how your phone would if you tap on the screen. That's pretty cool. Swipe up, unlocks it. So let's test out the camera, and I will get back to you, and we'll see how the pictures turn out on this new camera. There's one facing the front and one facing the back. For an iPad, I would say that looks pretty good. There is portrait mode on this one, so that's something that they didn't have in the last one. I do not believe they did. This is pretty cool overall. I like that, again, it has no home button. I really wish they would have gone rid of the back camera, but they made a lot of improvements. You saw the outside of it. It's a lot thinner. It's also smaller than I anticipated, but what do you expect? It is smaller than my last one. It's just more smaller than I anticipated. I would have to give this overall, after seeing it just for a few minutes and the feel of it, I wish the silver was more genuine to what my phone is, but I guess in the end, it's not going to be the same exactly. It's an iPad versus an iPhone. It does not have a glass back like the iPhone, so that's another reason. But overall, from what I expected, I would have to give this probably a B+. So I enjoy it. If you guys, let me know if you guys got this, and if you did, how you guys think of it, and if you guys like it, or if you prefer the older version better. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for the Steelers game. Go Steelers. One thing I did forget to talk about is, if you look on the side right there, if you guys can tell, that is actually a USB port. There is no more charging like an iPhone, so you can't use the same charger for an iPhone as you could for an iPad. For the new iPads, at least, you actually have to use a USB charger, and that actually is really unfortunate. It's one more way Apple can make money, and that's really unfortunate for how I use it, because it's just, then that means you have to carry around twice as many cords if you want to charge your phone or your iPad, and it's really stupid, I think. And for that, I'm actually going to have to give this thing a B, because that's stupid. I forgot about that coming in, and I still glad I bought it. It'd still be fun to use. It looks great, but that's just one more way for Apple to make money in my book, and obviously we all know it. But if you're thinking about buying it, you do need to know that. Now I'm done, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.